Every mother would like to have a kid like this. Bob, as a little boy, kept his room clean. No one had to nag him to do so. His toys and clothing arranged with precision detail. He was fascinated by spatial relations and the appearances of everyday objects in their environment. At age 5, he filled a bucket with water and used an old paintbrush to brush water on his swing set. The water changed the appearance of the old paint. When it was wet, it gave it the illusion of looking new again. Young Bob went through box after box of crayons and stacks upon stacks of coloring books. As he entered high school, it was apparent his attention to detail and artistic talents would take him places. The first place it would take him was the State Fair with his painting of the Grand Canyon. It took 5 months to create. His focus was extraordinary. But when Bob and his parents got to the State Fair, his painting was missing. It wasn't where it was supposed to be. Bob and his family were just sick over it. But then the mystery was solved. Judges had mistaken his painting for an actual color photograph. It was that good. It had even won a blue ribbon in the photo category. Bob went to college to further his artistic talents. Then he did a stint in the Marine Corps. The military recognized Bob's tremendous talents and capitalized on it. After his stint in the Corps, Bob took a civilian job at the Pentagon as art director for a naval publication. It was there at the Pentagon where Bob had a brief brush with the law, a little parking violation. He didn't like having to park so far away. It was a 15-minute walk from where he parked to get to his office. So Bob forged a Pentagon parking pass so he could park right up front with the generals. In time, he was found out and hauled up before a judge facing a $2,500 fine. The judge seemed to like Bob, though. He only gave him a fine of $50. And when the proceedings were over, the judge called Bob to the bench and whispered, "Damn good forgery job on the parking pass." Within 2 weeks, Bob's phone rang. It was the CIA. They could use someone with his skills. The parking pass was a pass, all right. A pass in on the ground floor of the CIA. Bob would soon be known in the agency as the go-to guy for the best in forgery. Before long, Bob also was developing disguises for CIA operatives in the field. His lifelike masks made of silicone were very realistic. We've all seen the incredible Hollywood silicone masks that make people like Robin Williams turn into Mrs. Doubtfire. Pretty good, but not even close to what Bob was able to produce for the CIA. For 24 years, Bob Barron created with startling detail identities that would allow CIA agents to go into deep cover. When Bob retired from the CIA, he could have easily gone to Hollywood and made millions. He decided on another route, helping people. He founded Custom Prosthetic Designs Incorporated. People who have had seriously disfiguring facial burns have received a new lease on life with the breathable silicone prosthetic faces created by Bob. Children born without ears have received prosthetic ears so lifelike, even the barber can't tell when he trims the hair around them. Ears, noses, chins, fingers, and hands, there's really nothing he can't design. Bob Barron, a man who for 24 years helped people hide, now dedicates his life to bringing people out of hiding. If you'd like to know more about Bob Barron and his work, visit us online at theamericanstoryteller.com for a link to his website. I'm The American Storyteller.